Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Q Programming with Python. In this episode we are going to see how to create a queue with linked list. So let us create a heading queue with linked list, and I will say drop down and execute it, and then I will say class node and def init self comma data, and this is the definition for the node for our linked list. Okay, and we are going to say self dot data equals to data and self dot next equals to none. So this is the node of our linked list. Now we are going to create a class to represent a queue. Okay, so we will directly represent a queue using a linked list, and I will say class queue, and let us define a constructor for our queue, and that is quite easy. Init self, and we are not going to pass anything to this init. Okay, so I think that I have forgotten def, and self dot front equals to self dot rear equals to none. So this is the basic of the queue, and this is the constructor for the queue, and def is empty and self. So we are going to check here if the queue is empty. Return self dot front equals to none. And similarly, we are going to write a method for enqueuing the data. So enquue. This is the enqueue operation. Self item temp equals to node item if self dot rear equals to none. Here we are going to say self dot front equals to self dot rear equals to temp. Return, and finally we are going to say self dot rear dot next equals to temp, and self dot rear equals to temp. Now let us define the dequeue operation, and that is also quite easy. Def dequue, and I'm going to say self, and if self dot is empty and return temp equals to self dot front equals to temp dot next, and if self dot front equals to none, then self dot rear equals to none. So this was the dequeue operation. Now let us create the main driver routine for driving this entire code, and this is the code for the driver stuff. Okay, rear, and I'm going to say queue equals to QUE, and if I execute it, it is going to create an object, but it is also going to throw an error because we don't have any data in the queue as of now. We should have actually added the condition to check before printing the front and rear that there is no data. So we can even add that sort of condition. But as of now, it is good enough. So I'm going to say queue dot enquue 10 and 20. And then I can just copy this thing, entire stuff as it is, and I can paste it here. So it is going to print the front as well as rear. Okay, so it should be QUE UE and rear. So let me copy this string from here and let me paste it for here. So I hope that you have understood why it was throwing error. It was throwing error because there was no data. Now it is not going to throw any error at all. It will say Q front is 10 and Q rear is 20. Now I am going to copy again this entire cell as it is, and I am going to say here 30, 40 and 50. And if I execute this, this is 10 and 50. Okay. And now we are going to dequeue the stuff. Dequeue operation happens in the front. So after dequeue operation, we are going to have 20 in the front and 50 in the rear. So let us see if our code is correct logically. DEQUE. And then I'm going to print front and rear. And if I execute this, we have 20 in the front and 50 in the rear. Similarly, we will execute this dequeue operation twice again. So we will have 40 in the front and 50 in the rear. So this is how the object-oriented queues work. We have used object-oriented programming with linked list in order to represent a queue here. And we have defined enqueue and dequeue operations. And we have also defined a method to check if that particular queue is empty. So I hope that you have understood the demonstration and the code. Thanks a lot for watching this episode. Do let me know if you have any questions or queries in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot once again, and we will meet in the next episode.